Hello and welcome to another video. So the new set Theros Beyond Dead has been released on Magic Arena. So this is the perfect time to play some Mono Black Devotion. A deck which I played in the previous Theros cycle, which was really awesome. We're gonna see if it's a good deck for the current format as well. So in this deck, we're playing with 4 Cauldron Familiars. Whenever it ends the battlefield, you gain 1 life, your opponent loses 1 life. And you can return it back to the battlefield from your graveyard by sacrificing a food. We're playing 4 of them, though. There we go. It's also a really nice combo in combination with Witch's Oven. So we can sacrifice Cauldron's Familiar, then it creates a food token, then we can get Cauldron Familiar back to the battlefield by sacrificing that food token. So it's a recurring way of doing damage and gaining life. We've got 2 dead weights. They can lessen a creature's power, or they can kill it, and it adds to our devotion if it doesn't kill the opposing creature. We play 4 Yarok's Fenlurkers. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly. It's 2 black symbols, so that helps us with our devotion. The opponent needs to exile a card from his or her hand, which comes in very handy, of course. Fortunately, it is only a 1/1, but you can use it. You can plus it by using extra mana and just going to town with it. We play 2 Woo Striders. That's another sacrifice outlet. It's a 3/2 for 3 mana. When we sacrifice with it, we get a Scry 1, which can be very handy. And when we play for the escape cost in the late game, it comes back as a 5/4, which is really good. Unfortunately, it only has 1 black symbol, so it doesn't really help our devotion. But yeah, I want to try this card out. I'm quite excited about this one, so that's why. We play 1 Bloodthirsty Aerialist. Again, not really sure about this card, but it's flying. We do have quite some life gain in the deck, so this one can become quite big, and yeah, and it's flying. So we're gonna try this one out as a singleton just to see if we like it, or yeah. We play 4 Murderous Riders. That card has a double role. It's a Hero's Downfall card, so destroy target creature. Planeswalker, we do lose 2 life, but again, we have quite some life gain, so that's alright. And we can also play it as a creature afterwards or directly for a 2/3 lifelink. It goes back into the deck, so in combination with Witch's Oven, we'll never deck ourselves, so that's quite nice. Then we play 3 times Araya, First of Locthwain. It's 3 black symbols. Again, really helps us with our devotion. Whenever a black creature enters the battlefield, the opponent loses 1 life and we gain 1 life again. In combination with Cauldron's Familiar, that's a recurring damage of 2 life per turn. And we can use it to sacrifice a creature to draw a card. So in scenarios where we get a board wipe, we do have an extra card draw from that. So furthermore, we've got Erebos Black-Hearted. This card is just awesome. So it's a 5/6 indestructible enchantment creature. That means as long as the devotion is less than 5, it isn't a creature, it's just an enchantment. It is indestructible though, so none of the current board wipes are really going to help with this. Whenever a creature dies, we can pay 2 life, and if we do, we draw a card. And since we have quite some life gain, this is a real recurring card advantage card. So yeah, 3 times, because we want to have this on the battlefield ASAP. We play 2 Deathless Knights. Not sure if 2 is the correct number, maybe 3 is better. It's 4 black symbols, so really good for devotion. It's a 4/2, it has haste, so it can attack the turn that it comes in. And if we gain life in the next turn after it's dead, we can get it back into our hand. So whenever we play Cauldron Familiar, or return the Cauldron Familiar to the battlefield by sacrificing a food token, we get Deathless Night back in our hand. We play 2 Drag to the Underworld. It's just some extra removal. Most of the time, we're probably gonna play it for 2 black. And yeah, just a good all-round card. Then of course, the big devotion payoff. 4 times Grey Merchant of Asphodel. So whenever Grey Merchant of Asphodel enters the battlefield, each opponent loses X life, where X is equal to the devotion to black, and you gain life. So again, a good way to drain our opponent and gain some life in the process. We play 1 Bolas Citadel. I want to try this card out. Not sure if this is the correct shell, but does give us 3 mana symbols. It's a nice late game card, and it helps us in getting some card advantage. So I don't think we'll ever be able in a scenario where we can sacrifice 10 non-land permanents. But again, some card advantage for this deck is nice. Then we play 20 Swamps, 2 Witch's Cottage. It allows us to get some creatures back in the late game. And we're playing 2 Temples. We're not playing this because we need blue or red. We're playing this to scry. So I remember from the last Theros cycle that players would use the scry lands to just for some card advantage. So to prevent drawing extra lands if you don't need them. It's a nice way. I'm just trying out 2. In the previous Theros cycle, we also had a green splash in the end for Abrupt Decay. But yeah, I want to try this out and see how this goes. So then for a sideboard, I had no clue what to do. So I've added 4 Duresses because, yeah, that's clear. We need Duresses, especially against the control decks. We can't miss those. 1 Disfigure as small removal against the aggro decks. 1 Omen of the Dead to get our cards back. Again, no clue if we should play that. I've added 3 Shadow Spears. I don't know how many people will play indestructible gods and stuff like that, but this allows us to, well, kill those and gives us, for example, can give our Erebos Trample and Lifelink, especially with such a big body. This can be quite handy. 1 Dreadhorde Invasion, because why not? 1 Elder Spell against Planeswalkers. 2 Rogue Shadow Mages for discard. Again, probably against the control deck, mid-range decks, they're gonna come in. 1 Witch's Vengeance, and 1 Bolas Citadel again. Probably bring this in against control decks as well. So this is it. This is what we're going to play with. We're gonna play best of 3, and I'm gonna play 4 rounds ranked, and let's see how this deck performs. Hello and welcome back for our first match. We're gonna play first. Okay, this is a lot of lands. Let's take a mulligan. Yeah, this is fine. We're gonna put 1 Deadweight back and see how far we get. So, Swamp and then Cauldron Familiars, perfect 1-drop. Drain our opponent for 1. And if we're able to find a Witch's Oven, then we've got a nice way of recurring damage. Let's get in for 1. We draw our 3rd Swamp, so next turn we can play Yara. So what are we playing against? Plains. Blue-white control? Maybe. So we're gonna play our 3rd Swamp and play Ayara. And drain our opponent again, then attack for 1. So next turn we can play Temple of Deceit, scry 1. See if we can find some nice cards. So what did he discard? Elspeth Conquers Death. Interesting. Oh, there's our Erebos. So I'm very disappointed now that this isn't an untapped land, but we're gonna leave the Swamp on top, so we can this turn we can play Erebos. Next turn we can play Grey Merchant. So the nice, oh, it's very unfortunate. Yeah, I have to wait, of course, before I can play this. So I hope my opponent stays untapped. Or that he taps out now, that's what I mean. So we can play Erebos without it being countered. That would be nice though. Teferi, oh yes, thank you. So you're gonna bounce, then you're gonna plus. Nice. So now we can play Erebos. And it's gonna resolve. And then we're gonna attack Teferi. So that he can't bounce Erebos this turn. Sure. And depending a little bit of what our opponent does, but I want to play Grey Merchant next time. Oh, we've got a second one. So attack first, then play. Because if he has a board wipe, that would be nasty. But yeah, let's just go for it. See what he does. Oh, and it resolves. Who would have thought that? So with only 4, shit to the sky, unfortunately. So we're gonna sacrifice, yes, to draw an extra card. Yeah, doesn't really matter. And then we can pay 2. Yes. Okay, this is really nice. This is a lot of card advantage. Here, another 2 cards. Yeah, awesome this. And let's play a Colorless Familiar. There we go. Our opponent is 3, so yeah, this is a nice deck. Aw, why did you bounce that? You shouldn't have. Okay, please tap out. No counters. Another Erebos. What do I do next? I can hit him for 1. That's a good idea anyway. Either way, so yeah. He's at 2. Let's play Yarok. Because if he's being countered, then we play Ayara afterwards. We're gonna play Ayara anyway, so. But it does take a card out of his hand. I don't think he has a counter. He would have played it by now. Sure of it. So what did he exile? A land. Okay, let's play her. Because then we can drain him for 1 again. He does have a counter. Okay, I'm glad he countered that. Actually, unfortunate. Next turn we're gonna play Grey Merchant. Just see if we can finish this, because then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 devotion, so it will be enough to kill him. Of course, if he doesn't have a counter. Ooh, flying lifelink, that sucks. Okay, let's play this one, Grey Merchant. Please resolve. Please resolve. Yes. And that's game. Okay, this is a really good start for match 1 in the first round. So this is a control deck. So how do you want to board? I'm taking you out. That weight doesn't really do anything here. I want to have the 4 duresses either way. Do I want Dreadhorde Invasion? It is a recurring source of power. That one is nice as well. So I want to take out some removal. So one of that one, yeah. Grey Merchant. You can play 1 less as well, because I'm gonna expect a lot of board wipes, a lot of removal. So we really won't have the full value out of that one. Drag to the Underworld, we're gonna remove that as well. So this is 60 cards. That takes a card of their hand. I'm gonna take out one Woost Rider and then put Murderous Rider back, because he displayed the Fairy, of course. So I wanna and a creature, as we saw in the last game. So I wanna have some removal left. Okay. There we go. Round 2. So Temple of Malice, Swamp on the draw. We've got our Duress, turn 1, Witch's Oven and Cauldron Familiar in the combo. Yeah, we're gonna keep. Lane out of Sanctity. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, in that case, I want to resolve Witch's Oven first. And then play Cauldron's Familiar next turn. Okay, this... did not expect that one. That card here. So... I'm gonna play Cauldron's Familiar. And Temple of Malice. Yeah, we do miss a land for that. We do have a land drop next turn, and I really want that card. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that on top. Since this card has haste, it can go for 4 damage immediately most of the time. It taps out now for Teferi. Yeah. It's going to resolve. I think he's going to try to bounce the Witch's Oven. In that case, he's going to bounce that one. Okay. No use. Let's sacrifice it. And he doesn't have a card draw now as well because of this. And let's play it by sacrificing a food token. And then we can kill the fairy straight away. And it's game. Our opponent has seen enough. And we made it. Rank up. Gold tier 4. And some extra cards, always nice. Yeah. Our second round. Yeah, we're gonna take a mulligan. That's way too much land. Yeah, this is fine. Turn 2, 2 removals. Gonna take 2 cards out of their hands. So yeah. Gonna keep. I'm gonna put Drag to the Underworld back because we've got the Murderous Rider as well. I want to have the Witch's Cottage in case of removal. So we play Rock. Let's see what he exiles. Maybe it gives us a hint of what he's playing. He's an island, so it's a Grixis style deck. Oh no, 4 colors. Oh, that's interesting. Let's play another land. Let's play another Yarok. And then attack him for 1. So what did he put away now? Gain control of X target creatures and or planeswalkers. That's nasty. It's expensive though. 4 blue and double X, and you're playing 4 colors. Interesting. So now what I want to do is play a Murderous Rider instead of using it as removal, just to get another body on the battlefield. Not sure if I should play with Witch's Cottage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, if we have another land, we can use Grey Merchant. So yeah, and then drain him for 8. So next Lotus, you do need Devotion to have that equal to, interesting. Quite curious in what our opponent is playing here. Gonna leave this back as a removal spell. Because to have devotion, you need to play something. Fae of Wishes. So he's gonna get a card from his sideboard now. It says an outside card you own. So in fairness, it could mean any card you own, but in this case, it's gonna be the sideboard. Destroy all creatures with converted mana cost 3 or less. That's too bad. But we do have another turn. Yeah, I do want to play this, to be honest, because then we can sacrifice our creatures and do some scrying. And get some value out of the board wipe. So yeah. And this really forces him to play the board wipe. Otherwise he's dead next turn. Okay. Let's sacrifice. Arist. Do we want that? This body? No. Let's see if we can find the 4-2. Murderous Rider, we already got one in our hands. That's fine as well. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that on top. That one's going to the bottom of our deck. Gonna play Ayara, drain you for 1. Because now the Grey Merchant, if we can play this one next turn, then he's down to 1, so yeah. Yeah, we can kill that with Murderous Rider. Oh, please give me another land. Then it's game. So land, come on, deck, you can do it. A swamp would be nice, a Withered Cottage would be nice. Yes, that means, ladies and gentlemen, we won. Bam! Nice. So this is how we like to play. So, to start off, I have no clue what our opponent is playing. I didn't see small creatures, so we're going to remove the dead weight, because that's literally dead weight. I want to have one Dreadhorde Invasion, and I want to have Dresses. None of the Bolas Citadel. What don't we want? I'm going to take out the Bloodthirsty Aerialist. Maybe take out one Woost Rider, one Murderous Rider, just to go down. No, I'm actually going to remove the Drag to the Underworld and put in the Murderous Rider back, because I want to have a creature heavy deck. And put the one Woost Rider back. Yeah, this is how we're going to play it. So 1-0. See if we can make it 2-0. So 2 land, 1 Cauldron Familiar. That's a nice turn 1. Dreadhorde Invasion. Yeah, we're gonna keep this on the draw. Yeah. Third land would have been nice, but I'm hopeful. Thank you. That's our third land. A fourth one would be nice as well, so we can play Deadless Night pretty soon. The rest turn 1 would have been nice as well, of course, but yeah, you can't have everything in life. So let's get Dreadhorde Invasion down, so we can start building our zombie. This does cost us 1 life each turn, but since we have quite some life gain in the deck, I'm not really worried about that. Okay. So now I want to play Woost Strider, but we start off with our attack. Could have also played Murderous Rider, but now we've got some scry action if the opponent uses removal, and we keep our Murderous Rider as a removal spell. And apparently it's already game. So we're now 2-1. 2-0 to be honest. Let's go for for round 3. I must admit, the mono black devotion deck is quite strong. I think if someone like Sam Black or LSV tunes this deck, it's gonna be legendary. So 4 lands, turn 3 play. Now we wanna take a mulligan. This is not too much better, but we do have a scry land, so we're gonna play that on turn 1. And put a land back into the library. Yeah, so scrying. Yeah, then we can have a turn 2 Yarok. That's alright. Okay, a swamp. And there we have our little friends. And then turn 3 we have either Yara or a Boost Rider. I think I want to play Ajara first, because then we have 2 triggers from the Boost Rider. So what did our opponent exile? A Watery Grave. Okay, I think we're going to discard Ajara. I think our opponent's gonna let us keep that one. Maybe he's scared of drag to the underworld though. Nobody likes to go to the underworld, I think. No, Ayara's gone. There's our Cauldron's Familiar. So let's hit him first. And then I'm gonna play Boost Rider. So we can always sacrifice the goat just to have some scry action. So this opponent is again playing some Grixis deck. Black, red, blue. And yeah, so Grixis mid-range. Another Total Erasure. You could take Cauldron Familiar. Would be your best card, I guess. But it's not really worth your Total Erasure, to be honest. And he discarded a Fae of Wishes. Okay. Pass to attacker. So we're gonna sacrifice the goat for that extra scry. And that was knight. I need an extra land for that first, but yeah, nah, there's no use at this moment. At this point, I'm gonna go to my turn. Erebos is a really nice draw. One that we can't play right now, but we're gonna hit him for a 4 and then hope for a land next turn. If he plays a creature, we can kill it with Drag to the Underworld. No. My turn. Ooh, that's not a land, unfortunately. But he's stuck on lands as well, so at least we're even. Well, almost even. He's at 9, I'm at 20. Elspeth's Nightmare. Destroy target creature your opponent controls with power 2 or less. Target opponent reveals a hand. Oh, non-creature. So, okay. Ooh, the exiled target opponent's graveyard is... I don't like that one, okay. So you want to sacrifice that one. Oh, of course I could have plussed him. Well, anyway, we're gonna sacrifice him to scry. And that's our land, yeah. Then we can play Erebos next turn. And hopefully build our devotion. At least this one isn't gonna get countered. And if this one is gonna get killed now, then yeah. At least we have a card draw. So it took away Drag to the Underworld. That's the better card of the two, so yeah, I understand. The devotion is up to 2. There we've got a Witch's Oven. Okay, so now if the Woo Strider dies, then we're gonna sack for a food token, then get back Cauldron's Familiar. Which doesn't work, but because our graveyard is exiled, of course. Could have known, and we're not gonna sacrifice it now, as our opponent is at 3 life. Because if he isn't able to remove the Woo Strider, then yeah, he's finished. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that card wouldn't have made our devotion. Okay, another win. So sideboarding, I do think we're gonna need to bring in the Duresses, and we can get rid of the dead weights. Quite literally again. Yeah, not sure actually. Let's get rid of 1 Bloodthirsty Airless and 1 Drag to the Underworld. Yeah, and play like that. I still have no clue what my opponent is playing, by the way. Didn't see that much. It was kind of stuck on lands, so that was unfortunate for him. We didn't have too much lands either, but our curve is not that high as an average mid-range deck. So we got a Scry on turn 1, and turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, turn 5. Oh, this is gonna be perfect. Unless our opponent does something to disrupt this, of course. Which I would never imagine with his Thought Erasures. But we'll see. If he does play Thought Erasure on turn 2, then we probably lose our Erebos, but we've got 2 more in our deck. So, no worries. We've got some play. What about you? Yeah? Indeed. Sorry, I need to turn off the music of the game, otherwise Wizards of the Coast claims the advertising revenue on this video, and yeah, because they own the intellectual property of the music. Okay, Temple of Deceit. I'm gonna copy you. I like the art on the Temple of Deceit. It's nice art. Also like the new cards in Standard, to be honest. The new land cards. They've got some really nice art as well. So let's cry. Deathless Knights. I already got my turn 4. I want to land first. But we go up to 3. Do you want this? I do, because I really like this card. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it on top. I don't think if it's a mistake, but we've got 2 Jadoks, so we can always turn 4 play another Jadok and keep another mana open or something like that. We'll see. Blood Crypt, take 2 life. Thought Erasure? I thought so. So you're either taking the Erebos or the Jadok, to be honest. Can't really think of anything else that's worth taking. Not entirely true, but considering the state of the game, I think I would take the Urok, to be honest. Although there are 2 of them now, I would take the Erebos. He takes a Urok. Look at more where that came from. There we go. So what card are you going to discard, my friends? So that's Fae of Wishes. We've got our 1-1 on the battlefield ready to go. I know it's not that impressive. If we're able to play Woo Strider next turn, then we can start hitting for 4. And that does make a difference. And hopefully we draw another land to bring Deathless Knight on the table. Because that thing hits as well. Hits quite well, to be honest. So our opponent is thinking. Ooh, another 2 life. Removal spell upcoming. Elspeth's Nightmare, so he's gonna destroy. Yeah, sure. This is a difficult choice. So, because next turn he's gonna take something out of my hand. Oh, I'm tempted to play another Yurok just to get a card out of his hand. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And play the Woo Strider later on. Because disrupting his play, as he has a mid-range controls type deck, he does need cards to actually do stuff. So the more cards I could take out of his hand, the better. So he discarded the Castle Ventress, actually exiled. So I think he's gonna take the Erebos now. Maybe the Deathless Knight. We'll see. Oh wait, he has to choose a non-creature. Oh, no worries, he couldn't do anything, and that sucks because now he can. But it did save as a card, so. And there's our Erebos. So that's our 4th swamp, and now we're gonna play Deathless Knight and hit him for 5. That's quite nice. Bam. So now he's on the 2-turn clock. So there goes our graveyard. That's fine. Unfortunate, because of course I do play Witch's Cottage. Destroy target artifact or creature. Sure. Because then we do this. Yes, please. And I could play Grey Merchant, just drain him for 4. I think that wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, let's just do that. There's another body in the battlefield. He goes to 6. 5 after this one. And next turn, if I'm able to hit him with this and another creature, it's quite game. So he does need to take proactive action now. And this is game. Another win. So round 3. 3-0. And we're up a tier again. Okay, my thoughts so far. Mono Black Devotion. Rules. So what is our mystery card? Sunder's Shaman. Nice. Claim prize. So let's go to game 4 and see you in a minute. So welcome back for our last match of the day. So we're 3-0 at the moment. We're playing standard Mono Black Devotion best of 3. We would like to play first. So 2 lands. Turn 2 Yurok, then hopefully draw. Yeah, we're just gonna go for it. No guts, no glory. So play Swamp and say go. Temple of the Seas. Okay, another Swamp. And Yurok, see what he discards. Total Erasure. Too bad. So this is gonna be a blue-black control or maybe an Esper control deck. So I think he's gonna take Ajada. Murder's Rider. So he probably wants to protect his planeswalkers. It's unfortunate that we didn't draw a land. But we do have a Witch's Oven. With if we can find Cauldron Familiar, it's gonna be a really nice way of recurring damage. It's my turn. And there's land 3. Okay, hit you for 1. And then play Ajara. And drain you for 1 as well. Destroy target artifact, creature, or planeswalker. That's not nice. I'm gonna sacrifice it for a food token. There's Erebos, that's nice. I'm gonna play Woo Strider now. And hit him for 1 as well, again. Ashiok. Nice. Another Yorok. Discard a card out of his hand. Really like... oh, Grixis. Yeah, of course he had the Temple of Epiphany. Could have known. No attacks. I'm really hoping for my 4th land now, so we can play Erebos. Okay, Nicol Bolas is annoying. Another token. Yeah, sure. So at least we got those out of the way, so there's more chance for a land. So how do I want to play this? Do I want to block? I didn't really care about the damage, to be honest. I'm gonna scry end of turn, see if we can hit another land. So sacrifice the goat. Bye goats. No. My turn. That's not a land, but it is a Cauldron Familiar. So I'm not too hung up on that. Yeah, no attacks for now. At least we can now block with Witch's Oven, with Cauldron Familiar, and then get him back again. And get that flow going. I am a little bit worried about Nicol Bolas, of course, and Ashiok. A little bit more about Nicol Bolas. We can't really have him go to the ultimate ability, because then we lose. And in the second game, I do want to have some extra. So we're gonna discard a Grey Merchant. Some extra Planeswalker removal. Resolve. Ooh, we're gonna exile a lot of cards. That's too bad. Oh. That just hurts. Block another one as well. Just for some scry action. So we're gonna block Cauldron Familiar. Sack that one with Witch's Omen. And we're gonna sacrifice Yaruk. Yeah, funny. Scry 1. And there's a swamp. So yeah, we're gonna leave it on top. Yeah, sure, that resolves. I do want to keep some devotion. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not enough. Maybe I shouldn't have sacrificed the other Yarok, to be honest. Pass the damage. Yep. Drain you for 1. My turn. So there's our 4 lands. There's Erebos. the -3 is nasty as well. Yeah, I can't really attack. Not successfully. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win this. I think the hand that I kept was too greedy. There goes a lot of cards. Really a lot of cards. So we're gonna block one. Then sacrifice it with Witch's Oven. And I'm gonna pay 2 to draw a card. Murderous Rider, nice. Now let's hope that he doesn't have a counterspell. So we're gonna use a food token here as a for Nicol Bolas. It's too bad. I'm gonna pay 2 life. Yeah, this is game. We're going to concede. So what do we bring in against a deck like this? We're gonna bring in Duress. We're gonna bring in the Elder Spell. Dreadhorde Invasion is just in some recurring damage. So we're gonna take out that weight. What else are we going to take out? We're gonna take out some Grey Merchant, at least one, because we're not really gonna get there. I want to keep my removal. I want to keep the Murderous Rider because of the Planeswalkers. The Rogue Shadow Mage could be nice. You won't expect it. We're gonna take out the area list, one Wood Rider. Do I take out one Yurok? Not really, do I? I'm gonna take out Drag to the Underworld. Planeswalkers is the issue there. Not really creatures. Let's just bring in one Shadow Mage. Yeah. Let's see if we can save this round. We'd like to play first. So yeah, nice. Turn 1 Witch's Oven, turn 2 and 3 Yurok. Swamp, Oven, go. Target player sacrifices an artifact. Too bad. Sure. So too bad about the Temple of Malice, to be honest. No, first we're gonna play another Yurok, then we're gonna play Temple Malice, then Araya. Yeah, that's how we're gonna play this. So what did he discard? Down in the Loch. An island, sure. So let's try one. Murderous Rider. I do want to have that on hand. Already got a turn 3, turn 4, yeah. Let's attack. Nice set, sure. We'll play Witch Cottage. And then attack. Yeah, let's just attack him for 2, so he isn't able to get another card out of their set. Too bad. We're gonna hit with Deathless Night now. I think I'm just gonna ignore the Narset. And start hitting our opponent. Do I play the Swamp? No, I'm not playing the Swamp yet. Alright. Don't think that's really that much advantage. If we draw a Grey Merchant, we can play it and play the Grey Merchant as well. So this way we have something to protect us against this card. I think he wants to counter that. Oh no, I can't. I got too much cards in my graveyard. It's quite an interesting card though. Yeah, that works. Should have attacked first. So now Cauldron's Familiar would be nice. Temple of the Seed. Let's do. I have to do it. The Elder Spell. Yeah, let's skip that on top. Because I think he's going to play the Ashiok. And then my cards are in the graveyard, so it's no use, doesn't really matter. Yeah, that resolves. So kill your Ashiok. And you wasted your Thought Erasure. So Nicol Bolas, is he able to play it? So 1 blue, 3 black. And 1 red, yeah. So we're gonna keep this on hand. So we're not gonna play this Swamp. We are going to kill his Narset though. The question is, do we play Murderous Rider? Yeah, we do. Sure. So we're gonna exile the Swamp. And then in our turn we're gonna kill Nicol Bolas, play the Witch's Oven, and hit him for 3. Then that one's back. Thanks to the life gain. A life link. Too bad. That works. But yeah. Since that's your last card, I'm not really that worried. Let's attack. He's at 1. We get our Deathless Knight back. Sure. But we got a creature with haste, so yeah, this is game. Sideboarding. I didn't see any of the duresses though. Would have been okay, I guess. The Elder Spell, I'm gonna keep that in. I think I'm just gonna keep it like this, yeah. So, the last part of the last round, the last game of the last round, exciting. We'll be on the draw, probably. So, what do we have here? We've got 2 Swamps, 1 Temple of Malice, so our turn 1 plays Scry. Then we've got 2 Uroks, which are very good against him. 1 Ajara, and a way to get rid of a Planeswalker. Yes, we're gonna keep. Oh, another Urok. He's not gonna like us. Do I want that? Yes, I do, actually. So I can go up to 4 mana, so... Okay, I think he's gonna either get rid of the Murderous Rider or the Urok. But since I already got 3, yeah, it's still a card. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we're gonna play the Plains, we're gonna play Urok. He has to discard something. So an Ashiok is exiled. There's Narset. Cry the Canarium. Nice. Okay, so what I want to do is play another Urok and play Witch's Oven. Grab the Canarium does -2, so Ajara will survive. That's nice. He chose to exile. That's fine as well. Play the Witch's Oven. Let's attack his Narset, that if he wants to use the ability again, then that she dies with it as well. Yeah, that's fine. Another Thought Erasure. I think he's gonna play that, to be honest, yeah. Would take Ajara at this point, I guess. No. So he has another Planeswalker in his hands. Maybe a Nicol Bolas. I'm not sure. Grey Merchant would be nice though. So yeah, we're gonna play the rest first, and after that we're gonna play Ajara. So yeah, we're gonna get rid of Ashiok. That's the easy choice. And we're gonna attack. Let's force him to use the board wipe. This means we lose Ajara, but I think we have to force him at this point. So I'm gonna use Witch's Oven. Let's get a food token out of it. Maybe I shouldn't play the Ajara though, but yeah. Let's play the last Duress, see what he has. Another board wipe. Yep, Swamp. We can't really do anything with a Swamp. Mana's nice though. Of course, we do have our what's the card called again? The Bolas Citadel, which would be so good right now. So he left the card on top. Interesting. Murderous Rider. Yeah, we're just gonna play you as a creature, just to start hitting again. Don't think we should play the control side of a deck. I think we should be more proactive with a mono black devotion deck. Hit you for 2, gain 2. I'm not gonna play the lands. I'm gonna keep that in my hands. Okay, sure. So you can hit me for 3. Good job. It's no really use bouncing the Murderous Rider, of course. Yeah, sure. Thought Erasure, yeah, that doesn't work. But you just spend your 2 mana. Surprise! It's a swamp. Got you there. The next. Oh, another Murderous Rider. That's nice. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. So let's make it 6. Let's kill his Brazen Borrower. There we go. Hit him for 2. Get our life back and then play him. End of turn. My turn. Not a swamp. Let's attack. An Erebos would be nice as well at this point. We hit him for 4, down to 9. He's going to scry. It's quite a downside though. This deck isn't really capable of playing Field of Ruin to get rid of those cards, but yeah. So his last card was in our set, sure. So what are you getting? An Ashiok. That's quite scary. That's really scary. So 2/3 token. Sure. Oh, not a swamp. So I do think we need to attack Ashiok here, because that's way too scary. We're losing 2 cards as well. So Ashiok is really nasty. Destroy, yeah. Okay, we do need to draw something significant here, because with all those swamps, we're not really gonna go, well, get anywhere. I'm gonna do no attacks because it's no use against those 2. So command deck. We have more than enough swamps at this point. Don't need any more of those. Yes. Ooh, Chandra as well. Oh. Please, please give me the Elder Spell. The Elder Spell would be so strong now. Should put more of those in the sideboard, to be honest. I think 1 is not enough, especially if there's going to be more of those friend type decks. So what is being discarded? Ajara and not a swamp. Sure. A swamp and a swamp. We don't care about those. Let's block and let's block. Pass the damage. So we're gonna get 1 damage from Chandra. And another swamp, come on. Yeah, no attacks. End turn. Okay, how many swamps can you draw in 1 game? We started off quite nice, to be honest, but yeah. Somewhere on the way, we took a wrong turn. 2 top, I don't like 2 top. Sure. Another one. Ashiok is quite nice. Maybe if this deck could splash blues for Ashiok, it would make it quite strong. So again, a swamp and a duress, sure. Our horde, yeah. And that was our Cauldron and an Erebos. No! We're gonna block 2. Just save some damage. Yeah, this is this game is going the wrong direction. My turn. Please give me the Elder spell. The Elder spell. Come on, come on. Again, a swamp. Next. Yeah, just pass because I use with 27 cards left. The Elder spell is still in there, yeah? It is. I think that's our only way out, and then we don't have any way of dealing with those yet, but yeah. So 8 cards again. So is the Elder spell in here? No, it does mill over our 3 gray merchants. But yeah. So we're gonna block 2, take 4. Now let's draw the Elder spell. Sure, another Liliana. Why not? So this is Grixis Super Friends or something. So he gets to draw 2 cards. Okay. Sure, because why not? Do you think he's gonna go for Black Devotion? If I was in his place, I would cast an Erebos, definitely. 3 gray merchants and an Ajara would work as well, yeah. This is really hurting us bad. Yeah, there is no way in hell we're gonna win this. So if the next card isn't the Elder spell, I'm just gonna concede because, yeah. Woo Strider, yeah, that's not gonna cut it. Ah, too bad, guys, too bad. So, at least we went 3-1 though. I shouldn't complain too much. I'm gonna start brewing a little bit, see if we can find a way to put Ashiok in there because she is just so strong. So we go to the deck and let's clone this to UE Devotion, and then add Watery Grave. 4 of them. Remove the Temple of Malice. We're gonna do Temple of Deceit. I want to go to 4 of that. Remove the Witch's Cottage. And then Ashiok. There she is. See if we can splash for her. Get rid of the Bolus Citadel. Let's go for 3 of her. Because she's so strong. I'm gonna get rid of the Bloodthirsty Airlist. That card is getting out each time anyway. So we do have 8, 9, so we have way too much land now. So we're gonna remove some lands. So now we've got, actually, are there new basics in there as well? Swamp. The new art. No, not yet. Too bad. So, yeah, what else am I taking out? Wasn't really able to use dead weight. So, again, so we've got 11, 12, 13, 14. We got 22 lands. I do think I want another swamp just to go to 24. Maybe one witch's cottage just for, yeah. So I've got 8 of those. I need 1, so I could go down, to be honest. 6. Yeah, just do more swamps. So now I've got 3 more cards that I can put in here. So what do we have on black? Because I don't want to add any more blue cards, to be honest. Not with, which then I need to play a splash more blue, and I don't really want to do that. So yeah, really liked Jarok, by the way. It was really good. Shara as well. Could go for another Deathless Knight, actually, because that's the card I'm constantly looking for. Oh, missed it. So yeah, I want another one. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna craft the rest as well. Okay. So we've got 2 more slots. The Elder Spell, I'm just gonna leave it as it is right now. Maybe I should put those 2 dead weights in there, to be honest. Just for some, there are still quite a lot of small decks, which the card would be really nice. So yeah, no, don't craft. Just add 2. Let's try this. So for you guys, we're gonna play one more round with UWB Blue Black Devotion, just as a bonus round. Ready. So we're on the draw. I'm very curious to see if it works. So 1 land, no. This looks a little bit better. Sure. What do we put back? I think the Drag to the Underworld. We already got the Murderous Rider, so. Then we play turn 1 Cauldron, Familiar. Erebos is a nice draw. Temple of the Seat. Yeah, I'm gonna play that one first, I think. No, we don't need another land. We've already got 4. I'm gonna ping you for 1. There's the ferry. Blue, white, red, green. So 4 colors. It's a lot of multicolor decks out there. So yeah, we're just gonna just kill the Planeswalker straight away. Get rid of Teferi because that one can get really annoying. And next turn we're gonna hit with Deathless Knights. Another Teferi, of course. Of course. Okay. So let's play Deadless Knight, kill his Teferi again. Two down, probably one to go. So again, this is some kind of Super Friends deck. Playing all the colors. Interesting. So there's no blue up, so I really want to resolve Erebos. And then play a Watery Grave, 2 life, and play Cauldron's Familiar. And then hit 4/4. So next turn I want to play a Jara and then Woo Strider. If we're able to draw a land though. Because then we get 2 more triggers off of Jara. That sucks. Yes, I would like to draw. Yes, I would like to draw. Erebos is quite nice in this way, to be honest. So we play a Jara. We drain him for 1. We play Boost Rider. Erebos is a creature again. And we attack for 5. So next turn we can play Deathless Knight again or Grey Merchant actually. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Grey Merchant would be nice. Okay, so we are losing our Ajara. Too bad. My turn. So what do? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So I can play either a Grey Merchant for a 1, 2, 3, 4, drain him for 4. So we're gonna attack. It's not gonna survive anyway. Choices. If I attack though, he needs to block with both of them. Yeah, I think this is the better play. Attack. I'm gonna attack with actually all of them except for the goat. Now he needs to block those 2. So we do lose, of course, our Deathless Knight, but that's fine. Because now we can get back Deathless Knight next turn by using Witch's Oven to sacrifice the goat, get a food token, then play Cauldron's Familiar, we gain some life, we get Deathless Knight back on our hand. It's a nice game. Some nice combos going on here. We didn't have any advantage yet for the blue splash, but maybe soon. So let's see what our opponent is about to do. Okay, you're gonna gain some life and get a creature out of it. Sure. Pass to attackers. So we're gonna sacrifice the goats. We are gonna draw a card actually. Yes, and then we're gonna get Cauldron's Familiar back into play. And then we can just play Grey Merchant of Asphodel to close out the game, to be honest, because yeah. There we go. Okay, to sideboarding. So this is again 5 color decks, Super Friends. Didn't see any of the friends though, except for the Teferi, but I am bringing in the Elder Spell. And I am bringing in Duress. And I think that's about it. So what am I taking out? Dead Weight is again a Dead Weight. Not seen any upside to that card so far. Yeah, so his creature base isn't that high either, so one more, I think would take out 1 Grey Merchant. I think the Ashiok can be very good against this deck. So now we just have to wait until our opponent is ready with this sideboard. And let's see if we're able to play Ashiok this game. Would be nice. So we're on the draw, and we're gonna mulligan. This is better. So we're gonna put back one murderous rider back. No. It's difficult. This. We're on the draw, so we can also take out a swamp. Yeah, we're gonna take out a swamp, as this is probably a longer game. Simple melody. We start off with duress. Okay, so Fires of Invention and Growth Spiral. So we're gonna take the Fires of Invention, of course. Or you're gonna Beanstalk Giants. Okay. An island and then the Growth Spiral, that's fine. That's just fine. So there's our next land, nice. We're gonna play the Witches over now, and we're gonna play Water Grave tapped. Sure. And there's Erebos. So a third land would be nice. I am just gonna play this as a creature just to get something on the board. Yeah, it does have a lot of mana quick, to be honest. Damn. That's quite impressive. There's Hydroid Crassus. So we're gonna kill that one with Murderous Rider. We can also play Deathless 9. Oh, I really want to play Erebos actually. Yeah, we have to play Erebos first, because now we have an opportunity to do that. And we might not get an opportunity for that card again. He does play removal. He does play... yeah. If we saw Thought Eraser in the previous game. Could have been in game before that. Huh. So we're gonna sack Murderous Rider to get a food token. Gonna draw a card out of that. And next turn we're gonna play Deathless Knights. And just hit him for 4. Actually, yes. Because this is a 5 devotion. We're gonna hit him for 9. There we go. And the next turn we're gonna kill his Hydroid Crassus. Okay, we're gonna kill his Murderous Rider. Because he keeps control of this permanent, doesn't he? Well, we're gonna see. That's stupid. That's just really stupid. Huh. Feels really unfair. I want to have my creature back. And we're on a quite low life total at this point. I don't like this. And I can play this one as a 9/9. Okay, not sure how we're going to win this. Another one, yeah, this is game. No way I can get rid of 2 of them. So, up to game 3. Do I want to change anything? Huh. Difficult. No, I'm just gonna run it with it as is. Or like to play first? No, this is not enough land. Mulligan, 2 land to the rest. Yeah, we put 1 airboss back. This is not great, but acceptable. We do have our Ashiok. I'm gonna start off with Duress. So he gets 2 Fires of Vengeance and 1 Casualties of War. Okay. I'm gonna make you discard the Casualties of War. I'm gonna play Cauldron Familiar. Now we need lands. That's a start. Attack you for 1. Another land, please. The Elder Spell. It's a nice card to have, but another land. Again, we need a land. So this deck can be quite explosive, as we saw in the previous matches, but you do have some mana floods and some well, mana shortages. Huh. More land draw. A nice 3/5 body. There goes another land. So now we can scry. At least it's a blue land, so that's nice. Now I think we have to bottom there because we really need to go to lands, so we can cast our high costing mana spells. So preferably next turn, turn after that, turn after that. And Hydro's Crisis, yeah. When this Hydra comes into play, we're not gonna win it. Another Grey Merchant. I think this is not going to do it, guys. Sure, why not? Literally, not a Grey Merchant. So I have no clue how to win now, because we have nothing against the flyer, because we need to either play a creature and use a removal card, and that's just not gonna happen. Yeah. Sure. Because why not? Yeah, this is game. Too bad, too bad, too bad. Well, anyway, I want to thank you for watching, and if you would like to see me play any decks, leave a comment in the YouTube video or on Reddit or something, or send me a message, and yeah, I'd love to play it. It can be a standard deck, an historic deck, modern, legacy, pioneer, whatever you want. No trouble at all. Thanks again, and until next time.